Hello there, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. My dearest, today we are doing your you versus them reading. We'll be reading you on one side and your person on the other side. We'll have a look as to what the energies line out between the two of you at this stage. This is a 5-day reading, guys. So what I tend to notice is this actually, the energies start changing 5 days prior to you seeing this. So some things may resonate already. And after that 5-day period, I feel as though the energies linger also for a further 5 days. Alrighty, so this is a general read, Capricorn. Make sure to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We are reading for a collective here. Now, my dears, if you are new to this channel, make sure to click subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any future readings or messages guided towards you. And to those of you already part of the family and coming back to this channel, thank you all so much for your love and your support. So, Capricorn, let's get into it. Also, guys, if you're wanting more clarity, do check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs. Alrighty. So Capricorn, I read you on this side and your person on this side. However, the energies are actually quite interchangeable, so do keep that in mind. Take the message that resonates most for you. However, don't force the message to your situation. Ooh. Okay, this is actually quite beautiful. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into the tarot part of this reading. Guys, I'm using the Gilded Tarot here today if anyone is wanting to purchase that deck. Okay, and our outcome, please. Thank you. Ooh, on the bottom of the deck. I'm loving this for you, Capricorn. However, I'm seeing on your side of the fence here, you've received keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. The energy on your side of the reading here is card number 11 by the book. Okay, this is telling me that you're trying to hold on to something, you know, you feel as though you may be judged for a certain decision you may have made or may be making with this person. This may be an interfaith relationship, or, you know, the two of you actually differ quite a lot. You guys actually differ quite a lot. So you could be of different faiths, different beliefs, different nationalities. And you Capricorn, maybe a little bit, you know, how would you put this? I feel as though you may be treading water. You know, you're trying to figure out what it is that you do. How do you make this work? Is this going to work because of the difference here? It could be a cultural difference. It could be a religious difference. Maybe a difference in upbringing. I feel as though, Capricorn, you may be a little bit stuck on an ex here. That's what's showing up. And if that's the case, you need to release them. I feel as if that's the case, then, you know, the reason why you're holding on to them is because you're pretty much cut from the same cloth. Whereas this person that you're dealing with is not. You're being told to take a risk. If this is something that it is that you want, Capricorn, I feel as though, you know, there is quite a bit of distance where you may need to travel to this person. You are looking to relocate to be closer to this person. You're trying to look to, you know, bring passion to the situation. Or there is already a lot of chemistry and passion between you and this person, regardless of the situation, which is why you may be a little bit confused. What are people going to say? What are people going to think? If you are holding on to your ex, you need to know that by releasing this ex energy, you will be successful within this current connection here. You have every which way right now, every opportunity to make this work. You do, Capricorn. You have every freaking thing going for you within this connection right now with this person. This can be so successful. There is a lot of chemistry within this reading. Here is where I was saying that, you know, there could be a bit of a religious difference, you know, maybe cultural, you know, something to do with faith, spirituality, etc., etc. You're seeking something more traditional. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're wanting a shotgun wedding. Maybe you're wanting a big church wedding. But this is saying that this could very well work. You could take this to the next level with this person. And I'm laughing right now in my head because I see your person's side and what's on their side. And you two are mirroring one another. You two are mirroring one another. I feel as though you know and acknowledge and realize that this is a soulmate connection. Okay? I feel as though this union could be very balanced for you if you gave it a chance, guys. If you kept an open mind. If you realized that maybe an ex was a false soulmate, you know, someone with false pretense here. Capricorn, this is a union that's a soulmate connection, a true soulmate connection, a true soulmate connection. And what's throwing you off is this person, because they're actually quite different to what you're used to. They're not cut from the same cloth. They're totally different, and, you know, something that you are not used to actually being with or involved with. You are going to walk away from the past. You are going to release your ex here. I feel as though this person who you may be still holding on to a little bit had some sort of secret plan, wasn't being 100% with you, okay? I feel as though you realize it hadn't gone as anticipated, will not go as anticipated, and you do need to release them, okay? It's been a challenge, Capricorn, but you will get over it. You will get over it. You will let go of that anger and that animosity. So that's what's maybe keeping you still, you know, connected to this past person. That's not allowing you to be successful with this new one or the person that you're currently with. On your person's side, we have weddings. So this situation involves marriage, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This person knows that they're awakened to this connection. They're awakened to this connection. There's a lot of fire, a lot of, you know, sexual chemistry here, a lot of passion. They want to take this to that next level. However, I feel as though they feel you're resisting in some way, shape or form. You're resisting. This is causing them to be, you know, a little bit dumbfounded, not knowing what to do, how to take that next step to take this to the next level, to commit to you. I feel as though their emotions right now are actually for a whirlwind. So they're going through something right now. They're maybe not knowing how to approach you. There may be a lack of communication right now because they can feel the energy that you may be still stuck on an ex. Okay, and that you may not be open-minded to this connection because you're too worried about what other people are going to say or think. Especially if there is like a cultural or religious difference here. This person, however, is very hopeful about this connection. Very, very hopeful. Very hopeful. Optimistic. This person sees a light at the end of the tunnel. I can say that much. This person wants to commit to you, Capricorn. This person wants to initiate something here to take it to the next level. They really want to take this to the next level. They want to, you know, go that extra mile. They want this relationship to go that extra mile. You guys are going to come into some news from this person. Okay, this person may be getting down on one knee, guys, all right? But what I see is that you may be able to reignite that passion. This person sees this relationship as something more than just a crush, okay? More than just a little whirlwind, you know, flirtatious crush. You give them butterflies. You give them butterflies, Capricorn. Look at that. Look at that. They want a relationship with you. They want happiness. They want emotional fulfillment with you. You bring them joy. They want to offer you their love. Capricorn, The overall energy of this reading. The King of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful. This is your energy. Get off that high horse though. Okay? Stop thinking about what others are thinking, what they may think of you or the relationship. Start enjoying it for what it is. Start enjoying it for what it is. Allow this to come to fruition the way it needs to. The energy on your person's side here is breathe. So what I'm sensing is that they're so overwhelmed with the emotion that they feel for you. They really do. They really do. They're so overwhelmed with the emotion that they feel for you that they just need to take a step back and breathe. They're really, really high strung as to where this is actually going to go. Capricorn, this is really beautiful. This connection that you have with this person sees it going that distance. But you are needing to release this ex energy, what people are thinking about you, you know, societal norms and whatnot, especially if there are cultural or religious differences between the two of you. Because this could definitely be the one. Capricorn, I'm going to leave your reading at that. I do hope this provided some clarity. I am sending you all lots of light and love.